Hello, I'm Eduardo and I'm going to explain my report. I divided in different sections. First, description of problem, idea of solution, then how will it be presented to the public, then projects or products related to the solution, and finally the conclusions. So first, the description of the problem. The mobility has become one of the priority issues to be addressed and resolved in many countries, as it is a determining factor for economic productivity and for the quality of life of the citizens. So, according to some newspapers, for example, El Universal, one of the question, for example, if it is necessary to improve public transport to discourage car use and improve air quality, 94% respond affirmatively and 5% negatively. So it is important to have a better public transport. The idea of solution is to improve the transportation sector. So according to Gartner, this sector in technology is growing. Only in the United States and Europe reported more than 500 active cars with some type of application, and there are companies that already have just over 1 million active applications. So it is a very huge market. As we can see in this graph, the number of private vehicles are increasing in the last 10 and 15 years. So the idea of the product is to develop a web and mobile application synchronized with many devices and GPS sensor connected to the public transport service, mainly microbus, vans, suburban bus, and taxis, which will allow you to know the exact position of the vehicle, how many passengers are inside a unit, the exact number and time of passengers that goes up and down, the instant and average speed of the vehicle, the distance and direction of travel, and places with greater influx of passengers. In addition, it will be possible for the vehicle owner and to the government to make an emergency call and have a directory of nearby cranes, or also to show fuel usage and performance, know hours of operation per user, battery status and level, and the cost of transfer, complaints, and suggestions from customers. Uh, with this application, the user can know how many places are available in the vehicle, and the driver's name and the permission number, and also make claims for service, fare, driver, etc. With this, in the long term, we can improve productivity, improve safety, have a better customer service, decrease fuel consumption, and have a better control of the routes and the units by the government agencies. This solution is aimed at the government sector and public transport concessionaries, and users can download the application for free. So how will it be presented to the public? There are four steps. The first is awareness, and this stage consists of making the knowledge of operators, dealers, drivers, users, and government. The importance of using technology to improve the quality of service and detailed the explanation of how it will work. Also, the second is a beta test. This is to install the product in a selection of public transport units. Then launch. During this stage, all devices will be installed. Users will be able to download the application, and the government and dealers will be able also to see the product on a website. And finally, the control, and from the comments obtained by the customers in the previous stage will have to be updated to the needs that each one requires. There are some products that are similar to this solution. First, there was a project in Mexico City, but it was only a project in which you can do a also an emergency call to prevent road accidents or risk situations in the public transport. Also, in several countries, there are applications that show that the time left for the public transport unit to reach the terminal, but it is not similar to this solution. And finally, there is an application in Europe called Smart Start Beeper that allows private cars to be turned on remotely, open and close the car through an application, and locate it via GPS. But this is directed to another market segment and to solve another need. So in conclusion, it can be seen how public transportation is an important problem in several parts of the world, but especially in some cities of Mexico. It is important that entrepreneurs, governments, civil society, and entrepreneurs generate strategies that attempt or solve the problem in an integral way. So, thank you.